Good day. So today we're doing wheel bearings. The rear wheel wheel bearings on a Renault Traffic. This is a 1800. Bloody hell, I can't talk today. I really can't. This is a 2018 1.6. So yeah, switch around and show you the tools you're gonna need to pull it off. So the tools you're gonna need: 13mm, 22mm. You can have a spanner or a socket, your choice. You're gonna need a big socket, 36mm socket, a big nut here, breaker bar, hammer, a flat screwdriver because you need to take this cup off here, yeah, and something to push the pistons back. Wow, wind them back, push them back, wind them back on your calipers. I do have a proper tool, but at size moment I'm in the middle of building a new shed, so all my tools are stashed at the back. These are the only ones I get my hands on. Oh, and a wire brush, mostly new parts. So my wheel bearing's gone on this. I still this need doing as well. The wheel bearings are inside the disc. So when you buy the rear disc, it comes with a real wheel bearing and everything. My pads are all good on this, you can see that. But I have brought new pads. It's just so, yeah, might as well replace it all while I'm here. So yeah, the wheel bearing comes inside your rear disc. Brought them from your car parts, I think they're like 320 quid. And that was with the disc with the bearings in, both sides with pads, both sides. So yeah, pretty expensive really. But yeah, let's get it done. So first things first, I'm going to put a flat screwdriver, just tap it down till we get this cover off. So what you want to do, you want to just keep putting your screwdriver in, tapping it in with the hammer, just prying it out, move around, do it again, just keep moving around it, keep prying it out till it pops out. In the set I brought, you get new covers anyway, and a new nut. So there's your nut. You don't need your back brakes locking up because it's straight on the spine, so yeah, it'll just undo even with the disc spinning. So yeah, we'll crack that off. So you got that nut off there, the centre, onto the back, 13mm here, and 13mm up here. You want to crack them off so your caliper comes off. Just be careful that this back one don't spin. If so, just put a spanner on there to hold it while you undo these two 13s. So yeah, get them off next. So there we go, 213. That leaves your pads there. Your pads just pop out. Should do. There's one. There's two. Yeah, they needed doing as well. So yeah, that's it. Glad I brought them. If I'm doing disc and bearings and that, I might as well do the pads as well while I'm here. So the next thing is 22mm spanner or socket. You want to break this nut here that's holding the carrier, and this one down here. So we'll crack them two open, and this carrier will come off. First, so you got the carrier off. Your disc, we'll just pull off like that. There we go. So I mean, your bearing and the ABS ring is on the back of both of them. So yeah, this is the one that was making the noise. So I'll give all this a good clean up and we'll fit the new one. So yeah, so nice clean. Don't forget to clean your areas where things bolt on. Watch that sensor right there. ABS sensor sticking out there. Just give it a clean. So yeah, there's a new one. I'll give this wipe over. We'll fit it. Just push it back on. Don't forget to give your carriers a clean, especially where your pads go, where your pads sit on the ends there. Look at the state of them. So yeah, use your wire brush, give them a clean. Make sure these pop in and out. That one's seized, so we'll have to get that one out, re-grease that one. Yeah, that one's all good. See how that moves in and out? This one ain't, that one's seized in. So I'll take them both out, give them both a good greasing, give that a clean, and wind that piston back. So, I'll use that rod, the sand down, clean inside the rubber, clean inside there. I put some brake cleaner, spray it in, leave it tipped up for about about 3-4 minutes. Tip it out, and I get a cloth, and put my screwdriver in with the cloth, clean inside there. Then I'm just going to grease it up, put the rubber back on, and slide this back in. Make sure the rubber clips over, you see the little groove there, and goes behind that groove there. So we'll give that clean up all behind there yet. Then we'll do this one. So there we go, that's both moving, both re-greased. So just put it back till you found it. So there we go. Carrier bolted on. It's pads in. Make sure them springs are virtually level like that before you put the caliper on, because it sits, the springs sit either side of them holes and it pushes the pads in. So yeah, and make sure them pads move freely, they fall off, they're not binding against any rust. If so, clean the rust off or you'll have problems. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to put this bolt on, put cap on, then wind that piston back. So there we go, that's the piston wind back. Right, so how I do it, I got a G-clamp. Do have proper tools to do it when I can get to them. Like I say, I'm in the middle of building a new shed, a bigger shed, and all my tools and everything are at the back, so I've only got a few what I sat at the front to do little jobs, nothing like this. So yeah, it just proves with basic tools you can do this. Not bent 22mm spanners, 30mm spanner, a couple of flats, and a big socket and a breaker bar. So yeah, I put a G-clamp. No, it's not hanging off the pipe, it's hanging off the handbrake. The pipe's not really, nothing really, not plenty in it, it's hanging off the handbrake. My G-clamp, my round bit of my G-clamp, that bit I stick in there, and the other bit I put on the top nut. So the top bit of the G-clamp, put it on there, tighten it up so it's tight. I've got a set of monkeys like this, and I put it around the edge of the piston, just on the edge, top there, around the edge. Make sure you do not grab any of that rubber. Before you do any of this, get a little flat screwdriver, lift the rubber off the piston and put some grease in there. Some grease what ain't going to affect your rubbers. Like that, just to free that rubber off your piston. So yeah, so your piston turns inside your rubber nicely. Yeah, so then put your monkey on, turn it a couple of times, you'll feel the G-clamp come loose a bit, tighten the G-clamp back up so it's pushing against it. Do exactly the same, just make sure that them monkeys don't catch that rubber at any time, so you don't split your rubber. Yeah, and just keep working around it, and try and not let your monkeys slip on that piston so you don't damage your piston, edge of your piston. So yeah, you just keep tightening your G-clamp so it's pushing it in while you're turning, because these are wind backs. So yeah, that's how you do it. So we're going to do now, put this piston back on. Like I say, make sure these springs are level, because they're going to sit over that hole right there, either side, and that's going to push them pads in. And tighten these 13s back up. That nut's in. Oh, another thing is, when you buy these from Euro car parts, do open them while you're there and make sure the new nut and new cap's in the box. On one I had a new cap and new bolt, on the other, in the other box, didn't have one. So I'm just going to put the old nut, well, I'll put the old nut back on, just put the old cap back on. It's no problem, no biggie. But yeah, do check. There is a new cap, a new nut in the box while you're there, so you're going back down if you want them. So yeah, I'm going to put these calipers on, make sure these are all springy, like that, nicely. Put this back on, tighten them 13mm bolts, put the cap on, put your wheel back on, all done. Any questions, just give us a shout, drop us a comment, and I'll see if I can get back to you. It's at the moment I'm working and doing other projects and everything, so yeah, it's really hard to reply to comments back at the minute, but yeah, just drop us a comment and I'll see if I can help you. But yeah, mostly easy on these, not really that hard. Anyway, stay safe, have a good day.